Hi guys, quick vlog, a lot more straightforward than last week's, and I'm going to start with a whinge, and it's not a whinge to do with writing. It's literally to do with a phone call I just received as I was setting up to film this, and it's something that's been, here in the UK, it's something that's been in the press and it's been an issue. It was last month. There was an old lady that actually killed herself because she was in so much debt because of charities. And I have just had a phone call from a PR company that are working on behalf of a children's charity which I give to monthly. And I only give a couple of pounds. It's all I can afford to give. I work part-time, I have a small child. I can't work full-time because I've had spinal injuries and I'm still not fit enough for that. So I sort of give what I can, and I wish it was more, but it's not. And today they rung to see if I could treble the amount I was giving. And I explained that I'm not in a position at this. She started with all the spiel and going through it all, and I sort of stopped her and I said, look, I can't afford to up my donation. Can't afford to do it. I'm not in a position right now. I explained I work part-time. I explained I have physical issues which prevent me working more. At which point she felt the need to start telling me about children committing suicide. She felt the need to start telling me how many children are committing suicide every month, and then asked me again to add more money. I explained yet again that I can't afford. If I could, I would, but I can't. If I could have afforded to pay more, I would be doing it already. And then I literally had to point out that the small amount I do donate, I'm taking away from spending on my own child. It was only then that she actually gave up, and then told me, made a point of explaining that she was working for this company, not for the actual charity, that they pay for, that the charity's paying for the phone calls, that it just costs them so much money, but they're hoping to raise so many millions from doing this. And I've actually got quite annoyed. And I've got annoyed about the way it was done. And, you know, it's... I am not going to stop the donation, because that would be hurting the wrong people. But I have to say, if somebody else offered me another charity that did the same work, I'd probably donate it to them instead. I don't like the way they've just done that business. I don't like the way they've rented out my details to, it's like sending a debt collector. It's like sending somebody else around, knocking on your door and saying, you give this person some money, we want some more of you. I don't know, I'm just really angry about that. And I was in a really good mood before this, so I'm sorry if this rant comes across as a bit stroppy. I'll skip that and I'll go on to the reason I'm in a good mood. This is the reason I'm in a good mood. This is part of a manuscript. Not for voices, not for my novel, but I can show you. You see it? Ta-da! Basically, I've mentioned that I'm working on a secondary project, just to sort of keep me busy and let me break from voices. And a very long time ago, I wrote like a weekly story serial, and quite a few people liked it. So I had friends that really enjoyed it though, and they wanted more from it, and they kept saying to me, oh, I want it in a book, I want it in a book, I want it in a book. And it wasn't enough to put in a book. It was it wasn't even, I think it was about a 1,000-word story. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually turning that into a novella, And then alongside it, I'm taking some other flash fiction pieces to do with relationships and using those as kick-off points to make into short stories to go with it. But this is the good news. This is not going to sit around and me keep going on about it and never see it happening. Monday, there will be a cover reveal on the blog. If you follow me on Facebook, you will see it on Saturday, because I'm actually going to release it when my daughter was born. It's her birthday on Saturday, and she was born at 8 minutes to 10 in the morning, UK time, and that is when the cover reveal will be going up on the Facebook page. Like I said, it'll go up on the Facebook on it'll go up on the blog on Monday. Then next week, in this vlog, I'm going to give you the release date. It's going to be available to pre-order on Amazon. I'm setting a date. I am having to stick to it, and as soon as that's done, I'm actually going to do the same for voices as well. I might do voices though for Halloween. I don't know. I'll do voices for my birthday actually. For my birthday at the end of September, because then you've got time to get it ready for Halloween. So I think that might be a plan. And then, all being well, I'll be doing the same for the novel for the new year. Or over Christmas, I'm not sure yet. Well, like I said, everything sort of don't know yet. But I am feeling quite excited about that. I'm feeling quite positive. I really love the cover that I've done using the cover creator. Normally I would pay for somebody else to do me a proper cover. I will do that for the novel, and as you know, I made a contribution to Charlie's Charity for the voices cover that Mel did for me. But for this, because it's only a novella, it's, I'm going to say cheap and cheerful, but you know what I mean. I didn't feel that it was sort of, this is more a bonus, it's a thank you, it's a get something out there and do it. So anyway, that's enough. I'm going. I've got to go to work now, and it's a lovely glorious day again, and I have tomorrow off work and I have Saturday off work because I'm going to Leeds with my daughter and to meet my mum for a Chinese, and it's due to rain on Saturday, which is typical. So I'm going to leave it at that and just say thank you and see you all next week. Bye.